I've just walked out of the exit of the museum built on the site of the most impressive 1st century Roman building so far uncovered in Malta. A very impressive building of its time, almost certainly occupied by somebody very important and very wealthy, and quite likely to be Publius, the person mentioned in Acts chapter 28, who's effectively the governor of the island, and who Paul comes to spend time with and stay with and heals his father. And I've been inside the building behind me looking at some of the artifacts and imagining the Apostle Paul being there, walking across the mosaics that are uncovered now on the floor, thinking about him dining with Publius and with his father and other people. And it reminds me just of a couple of things. And the first is that the Bible is accurate archaeologically and historically. We can trust the New Testament. It's talking about real things in real time. And even though we can't prove this is the actual place, it's very likely and it fits with what we know. And the second thing is how significant it is if we have the opportunity to come to places like this. And not all of us can, or perhaps not very often, but if at least once in your life, you can go somewhere that has definite biblical connections, like Malta, or like Italy, or like Sicily, or like Asia Minor, Turkey today, or Israel itself in that area, you're going to do yourself a favor with your faith. Because to walk in there and to imagine Paul being there and to imagine that healing taking place, which did take place, very likely in this very building, 2,000 years ago, but in some ways I feel connected to it even today. So if you can, make a trip to somewhere like this. It'll benefit your faith and you will be very, very grateful.